Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Log Horizon. Oh boy. So in the last episode of Log Horizon, Christmas was happening. Your boys were doing their thing in the raid place, and... oh, fuck, honestly, the most important thing is... a murder has occurred. But... it's a murder that's not working by normal murder rules because the guards didn't show up to fuck up the guy who did it. And also she just kind of bled everywhere, which, you know, usually they pop into confetti and candy, so... so I guess we gotta figure out what's going on with that, huh? Other than that, Akatsuki is very sad because she is a wimpy babby who doesn't have any good loot. And she's been hanging out with Lanessia, so... yeah. But yeah, so let's get in here and let's just see what happens with this serial killer, because like that's like infinitely more interesting than Akatsuki's girl problems. In 3, 2, 1, and go! Oh man, they got fucking newspapers? Goddamn. A serial killer? We don't die, so I mean, what's the point? It's on the 3rd page of the news. It's not because it's ruining Christmas, it's because it's hurting the sales. That's the priority. Yeah, we get it. We get it, my boy. You don't gotta explain it to us. We remember Season 1, Episode 2. With their people of the land that just like work like fucking robots, huh? So we didn't really need that explanation. Okay, so what the fuck is the problem with this show in an over explanation? It seems like that's like the main thing wrong with this. It's like it feels like playing fucking Skyward Sword. You found a blue rupee. Yes, game. I know. I'm like 5 steps away from facing demise. I think I know what a blue rupee is by now. Like, you know what I mean? It's the exact same fucking feeling of just like, yes, I get it. Stop. But alright then. I guess that's how it be. I swear to God, I'm gonna be hearing this song in my fucking nightmares. I swear, I just... this song just, like, fucking, like, irks me so much. And, like, in my... and... I feel like I'm the only person. Because I've asked the people that I know like this show, like, hey, what do you feel about, like, the database song? It gets annoying, right? And all of them were like, oh, no, man, this shit's my jam! Like, I'm sorry, what? Song blows, dog, what the fuck? Oh no, they're not asleep. That means Santa won't give them gifts, oh no. Oh, there he is. Alright, there's your boy, he's not dressed like Santa this time. So, he's an NPC, right? That's gonna be the twist? Like, he's an NPC, that's why he doesn't trigger the guards? No. He's not an NPC. Okay, so why aren't the Royal Guard triggering? Okay, like, seriously, why aren't the Royal Guard triggering? Like, I'm actually curious. Like, did I miss something about the Royal Guard being turned off, or just, like, I forgot it or something? Like, I mean, you've spent so much time and money, I don't think you're gonna be... Wait, I would have thought that, like, they would have already spread to Shibuya. I would have thought the entirety of Tokyo would be taken over by them by now. Do they... Oh, right, they don't know that he's out of town. They don't know he's out of town. Oh, shit. Well, this certainly isn't going to help his fucking, like, public opinion, is it? Damn it, he figured it out. He's not as stupid as he looks. Son of a bitch. Go fight goblins, dumb bitch. He's level 94. You ain't gonna PvP against someone who's like almost double your level. Please delete Shitter Squad. Delete. 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 Uh... You're already getting special treatment by being in a video game, stupid idiot. Congrats. I want Akatsuki just roll up on this murderer and just like fucking shank him in the fucking neck and steal his sword. Imagine she just makes a snow Shiro, just like using his like spare clothes and shit. Yeah, she's plenty willful, but I don't think she's gonna survive getting shanked, my boy. Like, fuck. Like, fucking... You can be as strong-willed as you want. A good prison shanking will fucking solve any problem. They should just travel in hordes, honestly. They've got enough adventurers and enough guilds. Groups of 10. Your job is to be fodder. Waste his mana. The laziest way to fight. Fucking damn, Chief! Fucking, he's like, fucking, oh, nope. Playboy philanthropist mask comes off. Batman mask goes on. And yes, the Batman mask stays on during sex. God damn it. Now the visual's in my head. It's gonna stay there now. But she lost her salmon, though. You know how much money that salmon costs, Chief? Fucking Jesus, he's actually looking scary. Holy fuck. The Simp Crusader. I say that, but they're all simps for him. Someone harmed his harem. He won't stop. He won't stop until they're fucking... Oh, God. Like, the main way to fucking deal with someone in this world is to just fucking... It's the Wolverine paradox. How do you defeat Wolverine? You knock him out and throw him in the Marianas Trench. He'll be alive down there, but he sure as fuck ain't getting out. Same thing applies here. Lock someone in a trunk and dump them in a fucking bog. Like, dump them in the river. And note that that was not literal, that was a figurative dump them in the river. Just completely immobilize them and make sure they can't move. Jesus, that mask, like, man, that man went ham with his character customization. You gotta give him props for that. I mean, there you go. So what's the is it about the raid? Is everyone dead? Okay, so he's gonna explain why they're not working. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh fuck, the NPCs have gone rogue! They've gone rogue! Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit. Oh, and that's why they can't leave the city then, because they've got the power source underneath. It's like a tram. It's like a tram system. It can't go off the rails. So is he using it? But he doesn't look like he's using that armor, though. That would explain, but that would explain why he's not triggering it, though, because if he's using that armor, then that means that he's being registered as a member of the Royal Guard, which means the Royal Guard aren't coming because it'll be registered in the city as, oh, a Royal Guard's just fucking up an adventurer. So, alright then. Alright then, Chief, that's fucking great. So, they either defeat the murderer... So they defeat the murderer and have to deal with a bunch of assholes, or just deal with the murderer with a fucking Royal Guard outfit on. Well, that's a... that's a problem. One serial killer or monsters for decades. God damn it, Mind Shiro. Can't you say anything else? Holy fuck. It's almost as if you attract bad luck, Lanessia, you fucking shitter. No easy mode, princess. I mean, the round table's gonna be the one that has to make the decision. Like, I mean, that's the decision. You either gotta find a way to deal with one serial killer with the power of the Royal Guard, or disable the Royal Guard and have to actively patrol the city yourself and establish a police force. Like, because not only will monsters come in, but murder will now be legal. Umu. Of course he brings her a fucking bean bun. Girl just loves her fucking red bean buns, doesn't she? God damn it, Akatsuki. Wait, but... Wait, what? No, but they said that they got his... They got his name tag before. He's a level 94 samurai called fucking... a bullshit fantasy name I can't pronounce. Or were they mistaken? Like, I thought the Kuni clan helped this player grab this, yoink this armor, and now he's using the armor to get around the limitations. But... Alright, fair enough. On her tiny, wimpy shoulders. Why are her shoulders so tiny? So small. So was that like me failing reading comprehension, or was that like an issue with the subtitles? Because like, I mean, honestly, the idea of a of an adventurer working with NPCs to fuck up the adventurers is infinitely more interesting than just an NPC going postal. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just hit the fucking wall and bounced. Oh no, his AC's too high. Okay, so maybe that's why they didn't notice he's an NPC, because his whatchamacallit, his UI reading is all fucky wucky. Maybe that's it? Wait. Okay, is this just a samurai ability, or does he have some made-up bullshit ability that he's actually only one to get? Because that's some fucking... That's some fucking Sword Art Online shit, and I'm not a fan of that. He ain't gonna, he's gonna just keep going. Then maybe you should leave, Chungus. Maybe if, you know, he can't retreat because you're there, maybe you should leave. Fucking dumbass Chunguses. Man, can't believe you're just missing all the murder here, Akatsuki. Damn. All this murder you could be looking at. It would be really cool if they managed to kill him, but I don't think they will. It used the stock ass fucking like Matrix sound. You fucking hear that? Holy shit. He's gonna go for it anyway. Oh, she do any damage at all? I don't think she did. See, if they'd booked it already, then, like, fucking, like, he'd be able to leave. So if he dies, it's gonna be entirely his fucking harem's fault. Oh, that's cool with the fucking fox yokai thing. That's cool. So Samurai's a tank class, right? So this guy is like, he's just fucking dodge tanking everything. Holy shit. And your boy's dead. He's gonna pop like a balloon. Did 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 she just get an ability? Is that what's going on there? Like, God, I can't believe Akatsuki's fucking dead. Damn. Really do be like that, huh? Smash cut to the raid and it's like fucking Saving Private Ryan over there. Holy shit. I can't believe Akatsuki's fucking dead. Oh no. He's doing about as well as you are, girl, so I don't think you're missing much. Uh, Off to the cathedral with him. Is that the first time Akatsuki's died? Shit. Imagine she wakes up, she's like, wait, what the fuck was it? Who am I? Who am I pledged to? Where am I? Wasn't I a dude before? She forgets the entirety of season 1. Uh... So yeah, so that guy, they literally can't beat him then. Like he's wearing armor designed to fuck up players. The only way to beat him is to remove the power source or separate him from the power source. So yeah. This is gonna end, okay, it's gonna end like either they have to trick him into leaving the city, which I don't think they're gonna be able to do. Or they're just going to turn off, they're gonna turn off the Royal Guard, which is gonna depower him to this level of a normal NPC. But then Shiro and the boys are gonna have to establish a police force. Oh. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I don't trust like actual cops with doing police stuff. Oh boy. Damn shame. She's retreated to her mind palace. The land of the wait. So they had wait. So they got a fucking respawn timer now that they met up in. It's like oh fucking jeez. But yeah. So like yeah. So like that'd be like that's actually gonna be like a really interesting. So if they do go that way, and they will have to set up a police force. There's gonna be one of two ways they do it. They either incorporate the combat guilds into it, at which point you've got a bunch of sweaty PvP tryhards in charge of policing everyone, which is not gonna go well. That's gonna be the equivalent of a military police, and sweaty PvP tryhards are usually not the people you want in charge of anything. Like, alternatively, you could get raiders to do it, but the thing is, with raiding, you can get a lot of elitism, so that means they're going to... It's basically going to be like anybody who the raiders see as less than them, being anybody that doesn't raid, is going to be treated as lesser. So, shit, you can't do that. You're gonna wind up with a haves and have-nots in that, and create a system where anybody that is not in this class that basically creates the police force, these combat guilds or these raiding guilds, whatever you want to call them, that's going to cause inequity. If you make it a volunteer police force, you get the same issue we have in America, where so Florida specifically, we have a really big problem where we don't have enough cops. So any problems that cops cause that isn't like, oh, they walked up in broad daylight and shot a black guy 3 times in the face. Anything that's not that level of fucky-wucky, anything that can be swept under the rug, will be. And worst case scenario, they'll get transferred to a different district, or they'll get paid leave for a while until the heat dies down. And then add in that, like, a friend of mine became a cop after high school with a high school diploma. It took him 3 weeks. Took him 3 weeks to be issued a gun and a badge and be on his fucking way. Like, and I don't know if that's the standard or what, but 3 weeks is nothing. So, like, so if you create a volunteer force, yeah, they're going to need to get as many cops as possible immediately, which means they're going to be lax on it, which means you're gonna get corruption, which means you're going to have, like, players that take this cop role, like, just doing crimes. And I know this specifically because, like, you can go to any fucking roleplay server in fucking Gary's Mod, Second Life, fucking, like, anywhere. Fucking World of Warcraft. The second you give someone, power in a world where death has no consequence and you'll just respawn later, the abuse skyrockets. So this is a really, really big Sophie's choice here, and I'm honestly wondering where they're gonna go with it, because like Lanessia got the fucking the choice. Is like, do you turn off the Royal Guard and have to deal with not only monsters but PKing in the city limits, which means you're going to need a police force, or do you try and find a way to defeat him without it? Like, that's a choice. That's a choice. Either you have to deal with like endemic crime for the next 10 years. Or you need to deal with the fact that you have a guy who goes out and kills like 6 people a night, like for an indefinite period. Like you have to make the value choice there. Like what do you do? Like what do you do there? Oh wait. Fucking that is see, that's the shit I like from Log Horizon. Just like this stuff that's just like very clearly just like, yeah, here's like an actual problem you'd have in a sociology lecture. And I mean a proper sociology lecture, and not the fucking shit excuse for sociology that I had in college. Fucking Christ. all my sociology class was fucking gender roles and fucking shit like that, and it's just like, and stuff that is actually scientifically incorrect. And bear in mind, if like, and you guys know me, like where I stand on like social issues for the most part. Fucking yeehaw, cowboy government, woohoo, fucking equality and shit like that. But like, even I'm saying like, all right, hold up there, chief. Like fucking, oh boy, like, you know, like this shit was like swinging so far to the radical. I was like, how the fuck do you have a teaching license? He doesn't. He was an adjunct, but still had to pay for it, and it was still mandatory. But yeah, like that's just a really interesting concept from this, and I'm hoping they address it, because they've addressed a lot of the stuff, but there has been some other stuff they should have addressed that they didn't. So on that one, okay, so what else do I want to talk about? I mean, most of this episode was just that, like following like what's going on with Sho and all these guys. Like, I honestly really like Sho as a character now. Like fucking, actually, what is it? Is that his name, Sho? Honestly, I have been very much not paying attention to his fucking name. I've just been calling him harem protagonist in my head. Oh, it's Soji. It's Shoji even. I'm hoping that's but they also like have like a pet name for him. So okay, so is that Shoji or is it Soji? Because I've seen names like spelled like that before in Japan, and sometimes it has an H sound and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know enough about Japan to say one way or the other. So I'm gonna say Shoji. But yeah, like the exploration of Shoji as a character has actually made me like him a lot more. Because before he was just like, aha, I'm big dumb harem protagonist, haha. But now, like, I mean, he's still big dumb harem protagonist. But like, we also see just like the fact that he is like, he's just a big mama bear for his harem. Like, and it's kind of nice. Like he protect women, and that's really neat. I don't know. I really just like the idea that like someone hurts someone he cares about. They hurt someone in his harem, and just snap, fucking shadow comes down, murder time happened now, it begin. Like, that's, oh god, I'm real fucking interested in that. And it seemed like he was trying to teach Akatsuki one of his teachings at the end there, but she didn't quite get it, so maybe later on, like when she has to fight this guy again, she'll be able to like use that thing where she sees movements before they happen, or whatever the fuck it was. Like, or I don't know, because I mean that'd probably be very useful for a ninja more so than a samurai. But then I guess like unlike fucking Shitter Squad samurai, he's not a face tank, he's a dodge tank. So I imagine it's probably very useful for him if his main goal for tanking is just don't get hit. Just don't get hit, though. Just don't get hit. If you don't want to die, just don't get shot. But yeah, I don't know. It's neat. It's neat. This episode was neat. I liked it a lot, and we got some cool little implications and some cool, fun lore stuff. So you know what? I'm totally down. And I guess next episode is going to be mostly just Shiro and Akatsuki communicating on the fucking death plane. Which I didn't even think was a thing. I just kind of assumed that, like, the second you died, you woke up where you're supposed to be. So, alright, I guess they do have a respawn timer. It'd be really neat if it played the Halo respawn noise, you know? Like, boop, 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 boop. Like, if it just played that, that'd be fucking cool, but nah, it's not gonna happen, because Japan hates Halo. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say. This is just a fun episode. I liked it a lot. So let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that's entirely possible. Oh boy. And yeah. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, and hit that share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description, and on my end card, along with some of my other videos, and the people that keep the show going. If you do support me on Patreon, there's some perks other than being on that list that are listed on the site. And yeah, as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the